Okay, please find a comfortable and relaxed posture. Take a few deep, long breaths. Do it few times. Breathe in peacefully. Breathe out peacefully. Breathe in peacefully. Breathe out peacefully. Take a moment to relax your body and same time your mind. Make sure to relax your body. Find your comfortable posture. Slowly experience the relaxation and peacefulness and stillness around you in this room. It is quiet and peaceful, same as you are. With having peace of mind, peace mind, relaxed mind, let's start our practice. Let's start our practice with focusing yourself. Be kind to yourself without judging yourself. Without comparing yourself to others. Let's develop loving friendliness thoughts towards yourself. Just think these three words to yourself and same time Try to understand the deeper meaning of each words. May I be content. May I be patient. May I be skillful. May I be content. May I be patient. May I be skillful. You can repeat over and over those 3 words and make sure to apply the meanings to your day-to-day life to find peace, balance in your life. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be able to find peace and balance through my practice. With having loving friendliness thoughts towards yourself, we can think of someone who close to you, your loved ones, your friends, family members. May my loved ones be filled with loving kindness. May they be well in mind and body. May they be strong and healthy mentally and physically. If you are having a hard time with someone, try to let it go. We can change how they talk, how they behave. But you can change. With having that intention, send your loving kindness towards your loved ones. Now think, beyond this room, beyond this country, all over the world, many people are having a hard time. In this moment, we can send our loving kindness towards all the living beings. May all the living beings be well. May they be happy. May they be able to find peaceful and healthy environments. May they be able to take care of themselves happily. As a loving kindness practitioner, you can skip difficult people if you are having any, without having anger thoughts. Send your loving kindness towards your difficult ones if you have anyone in your life. May my difficult people be well. May they be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be able to find noble friends, noble guidance. Now mindfully and gently take a few deep long breaths. Breathe in deeply, breathe out softly. Breathe in peacefully, breathe out peacefully. You can move your body, you can change your posture. It is always very important to have peaceful and relaxed posture. And same time, slowly bring your attention to your breath. Just allows your body to breathe naturally, mindfully, without thinking about future or past. Mindfully pay attention to your breath. While you are breathing, you may notice long breath in and out, short breath in and out. Whenever you see long breath, think I am having long breath. If you see short breath, think I'm having short breath. And also, if you are having thoughts, just know I'm having thoughts. Slowly let them go, and you can come back to your breathing practice. With having these instructions, let's start our breathing meditation. Breathe in mindfully, breathe out mindfully. If you are having thoughts, no need to worry. Having thoughts, it is the nature of our mind. You can't stop having thoughts. It is like an ocean. When you go to ocean, you can see the waves, one after one. Many waves come and go. The same time, your mind. Therefore, if you are having thoughts, slowly let them go. Try to bring your attention to your breath. Now mindfully and slowly take a few deep long breaths. Breathe in peacefully. Breathe out peacefully. Your body is relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. Maybe you are having a good practice today, or maybe not. It is always changing, same like your breath. But in this moment, appreciate your practice, your commitment, your dedication. Usually we are running around, we are busy with our daily life. But you have that courage, come and sit, to spend an hour to practice. Therefore, in this moment, make a wish to yourself throughout this new year to apply this practice to your daily life. Whenever you need, we are always reminding you, you here and sitting and practicing, spending time. This is your practice moment. Whenever you approach to difficult times in your life, those are the moments that you need to apply your practice. Always keep it in your mind. With having that intention, please bring your hands together in front of your heart. Make a determination to apply this practice at least 2-3 minutes every day. May peace be with you. May all the living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Thank you so much. Slowly open your eyes. Okay, let's chant together page number 4. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Saṅghaṃ Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Anicca-vata saṅkārā uppādavaya dhammeno uppājjitva nirujjanti tesaṃ upasamosukho sabbe sattā avera hontu sabbe sattā abhyapajja hontu sabbe sattā anigha hontu sabbe sattā sukhi attānaṃ pariharantu mano pubbangama dhamma mano setta manasace paduttena bhasati va karoti va tato nandukkha manveti cakkang vahato padang mano pubbangama mano setta manomaya manasace pasannena Bhasati va karoti va tato nan sukha man. Mind is the four noble states. Mind is chief. Mind medade. If with a corrupted mind, One should I these big acts. Suffering follows caused by that, as does the wheel follow the ox's hoof. Mind is the foreign of its states. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If with a clear and confident mind, one should I these big acts. Happiness follows caused by that. As the shadow it never leaves. We believe the skillful noble path is marked by generosity. We believe generosity levels. Think generously, speak generously, act generously. We believe generosity is the heart of our spiritual practice. These practices allow us to become more open, accepting, and forgiving. We believe extending generosity to ourselves and others is a direct way of healing division, bringing joy. My wish, may I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with an ocean to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter. Okay, good evening everyone. How are you today? Okay, it's very quiet. So I hope you are having a... Today is our Q&A session. So it is happening once a month. So if you have any question, you can always ask. And Tad is here and he can help me. And if you want to share with your ideas with others, so you are welcome. And if you have any question, you can ask about temple, about me, or about anything. And also, I just realized after I sit on the cushion, today is January 17th. I didn't realize it until I sit here. 2018, January 17th, 5 years ago, I left Sri Lanka to come here. So it is 5 years ago, and this being here 5 years, it is very special chapter in my life. So while I was meditating, it just came to my mind. So, and over the last 5 years, it is actually very interesting 5 years for me. And being here, studying new things, new culture, new people, doing dharma talks in English actually. So it's very interesting. So that's about it. So you have any question, please ask. And Tad, he's here to help. Anyone would you like to answer for other people? You are almost welcome. So any questions about anything? Yeah.
So you're Bhante.
Yes.
Not a personal question, but how old are you?
Okay. Actually, now I am 30.
Okay. So when did you become a Bhante?
So I went to the temple to become a monk 2001 February 7. Okay, then when I was 9, so I just wanted to be a monk. Then in order to become a monk, I should have to get permission from my parents. If they say no, I can't. So they were fine. I have a twin sister. She was like, no. But eventually she was fine. So then I went to the temple when I was 9. So I became monk when I was 10, 2002. So Bhante, so my name is Assaji. So it is not my original name. So that's a given name after I became a monk. So Bhante means teacher. So we just call Bhante Assaji, Bhante Sujata. So If you forgot our names, just call Bhante. Okay? So, but if there are many monks, make sure to remember their names, otherwise we will all look at you. So, yeah.
So was it years when you become Bhante? Like so many years afterwards?
Bhante means just teacher, okay? But I studied over 10 years. I was studying about teachings, about different things. Then after 10 years, 2012, I became a teacher in my monastery. So, yeah. So Bhante, you can call Bhante for any monk. Okay. Yeah.
Been coming here a couple weeks now, but what is the correct way or respectable way to greet the monks when you come in?
Yes, actually, this is one cultural shock for me after I came here. In Sri Lanka, we don't hug people. Okay, we don't do that. So I never did that. So here, the hug is the best way to respect to someone. Am I correct? Yeah, usually we just hug to express how you feel. So here, so we hug people also, and it handshake. But in Sri Lanka, so traditional ways we just bow. Okay, so we call also Anjali. So bringing your hands together, and also so you can bow to monk like this. It has many different meanings also. Usually in Sri Lanka, if you meet someone, here you call just hello. In Sri Lanka we just bow and we say Ayubovan. It is mean may you have a long life. Okay, and also it is just representing surrounding your, maybe my pronunciation is a little different. It's called surrounding your ego. Am I right, Todd?
Surrender.
Yes. So yeah. So you can just bow to monks. So you can bow to anyone. Okay. Yeah. Actually, after the COVID, all over the world, people, they are just doing, now it's bow. Yeah.
Will you stay here for many years?
Yeah, so this is my 5th year. So we are living next door. So that's our house, and 5 monks living here. And also we have different branches around the country. So, yeah.
But will you stay in Woodstock for many years to come?
No, I came to here from Sri Lanka.
Will you stay here?
Sorry?
Will you stay here?
In the future?
Oh, in the future. In the future. I think so. Maybe I'm going to stay here. Yes. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm going to live here. Maybe Bhante Assaji, our teacher, he will send me to different temple. Yeah.
Given that we're kind of a melting pot and there's different cultural flavors of Buddhism, did you, over the course of your training, also get educated on different ways of paying homage to the Buddha and other strands of Buddhism? And
Yeah.
find it hard to reconcile.
Yeah, also Tat can also answer for that question also. But before that, so in Sri Lanka and here we practice Theravada Buddhism, and Tat can explain later what is the Theravada and the Mahayana difference. There are 2 different schools, Theravada and Mahayana. And so basically Sri Lanka, Burma, Thailand, Cambodia and Laos, those few other countries practicing Theravada Buddhism. So likewise Tibet, Bhutan, Nepal and Vietnamese and Taiwan and China, Japan, all the countries, they are practicing Mahayana Buddhism. But the same teacher and same practice, but there are a few differences. So, in my temple actually it is a big monastery, and in my temple many monks came from all over the world. They studied in my temple, so I had chance to talk to them, and I learned from them, and also in our temple, we have chance to learn other traditions, other Buddhist traditions. So yeah, I learned. So, but Todd, you can explain the difference about Mahayana and Theravada.
Yes, if I can get this to work. Yes, I do. So there are, as Bhante said, there are two main schools of Buddhism. There's a Theravadan, which means the way of the elders. And the emphasis in the Theravadan, which is what we have at this temple, is on morality and also on what's called meditation, wisdom, and compassion. And then the Mahayana school, which means the great vehicle, is split into many different sub-schools. So there's Zen, there's Pure Land Buddhism, there is Tibetan Buddhism, which is called Vajrayana, which is the way, diamond way, means diamond way. Pardon me. Zen, for instance, is very influenced by the Chinese sort of mysticism, I guess you'd call it. What is it called?
Taoism.
Sort of Taoism, yeah. Taoism or Taoism is very much influenced by that. So it's a little bit more mystical than Theravadan. And it has more of an emphasis on meditation and not as much emphasis on morality, is what Theravadan has an emphasis on morality. And then there's a Pure Land schools, which is actually the largest population of Buddhists, are Pure Land Buddhists. And in Mahayana, there's a great emphasis on the Bodhisattva, which is a person who has been working to reach enlightenment, but they put off their enlightenment so that they can help other people reach enlightenment. And they have great power, according to Mahayana school. If you call upon them, they will show up and they will help you. So if you know, outside of our temple, there's a statue of Kuan Yin, who is the emanation of a Bodhisattva, Avalokiteshvara. There's a lot of different names for these bodhisattvas. So she is the, I guess you'd call it the deity of compassion. And if you call upon her, she will come and help you, according to Mahayana school. And some of the other bodhisattvas, they, by the power of their vows to help other people, they were able to create their own, what are called pure lands, somewhere in the universe, we don't know where. If you call upon them every day, and especially when you die, then you will be reborn in their pure land. And in their pure land, you receive the teachings 24/7. You don't have to worry about working or eating or anything. You just learn. And then after you die there, then you will reach enlightenment. Pardon me. So, where was I? Tibetan Buddhism, as I say, is called the Vajrayana, the Diamond Way, and that's divided into 4 schools. One of the schools is called the Yellow Hats, or the Galupa, and the Dalai Lama is the head of that particular school. That particular school was the secular head of the Tibetan nation before 1958, when the Chinese invaded Tibet, and the Dalai Lama left Tibet along with more Tibetans, and they moved to India mostly, and they created a government in exile in India. So he's, but however, he 3 or 4 years ago, I think, he sort of abdicated the secular leadership of the Tibet government in exile, and now they're moving toward a more of a democratic government in exile. So there's many different strands, as Bhante Assaji said, many different strands of Buddhism, and I like, personally speaking, I like the Theravadan because it studies the original teachings of the Buddha, many suttas, 84,000 teachings. Any questions?
Yeah, I know it's a long answer. So So because he spent more time in Japan, yes, and he studied about Mahayana Buddhism and Theravada, so he's the best one to answer that question. And also he mentioned about the Bodhisattvas, and we all know, maybe you know, in Buddhism, in Buddhist teachings, all can be a Buddha. So we always tell people we have the nature we call Buddha nature. So, but in order to become a Buddha, there are 10 qualities that you can practice. So, if you turn on page 31, you can see the 10 perfections, Bodhisattva vows. So, we call 10 Bodhisattva qualities. So, when you read the translation, you can see the qualities, 10 qualities. Generosity, virtue, renunciation, wisdom, energy, patience, truthfulness, determination, loving kindness, and equanimity. So those are the 10 qualities we call Bodhisattva vows. So in order to become a Buddha, any person need to practice these 10 qualities. So sounds easy, but when you go into deep into each words, it is not easy. It's hard. So, but who is going to be a Buddha, who is practicing to be a Buddha, he has a special name. It's called Bodhisattva. Okay? So the Mahayana Buddhism, they always talk about the quality of Bodhisattvas. They always, Theravada Buddhism, we do talk about that idea also. There's two different kind of big difference between Theravada and Mahayana, but both talk about Bodhisattvas. But Mahayana Buddhism, they always encourage people to develop the qualities of the Bodhisattvas. And yeah. So think about these 10 ideas. Okay? And any questions?
I haven't been here in a long time.
Yeah.
Get a female monastic,
Yes.
and I noticed I haven't been seeing pictures of her on the website or anything.
Yeah. So yeah, it's happy to see you after a long time. So we used to have a nun here. She's an American. Her name was Bhikkhuni Vimala. So, but last year she decided to disrobe. So now she's not a nun anymore. She's in Pressure Lake, but she still come to the temple, doing the teachings on Zoom, on Facebook, but she's not a nun anymore. But she's still doing her teachings on Zoom, on Facebook. Yeah, yeah. Okay, any questions? Okay, I was thinking you are going to ask hard questions, but I'm survived. So thank you so much for your questions, and but whenever you are having a difficult question and any different question about the teachings or your practice, you can always email temple. Maybe you can make an appointment to talk one monk, and so there are many different ways to earn your wisdom, to talk to someone. And also we do have a library in the basement. If you don't know, you can go to the library. So Tad, could you please explain about the library, because he's our librarian.
By default. Yeah, there's a big library actually downstairs right under the shoe room. During the pandemic, it got sort of messed up. People would take books without checking them out and not return them. So Bhante Sujata asks that the door be locked. But the key is available in the office at any time that the office is open. And you can go down there and check it out. And there's a lot of books. And you can check out books, but be sure to write down that you've done so. And be sure to bring them back eventually.
Yeah, so there are many books you can go and check, and you can read and then make sure to return them. So I hope you learned something. And again, if you have any question, you can always come and ask. And if you want to come early, so you can always come early and just sit. And we are always here at 6. And so make sure to ask, bring any question if you have. So the 2nd today is second Thursday. Yeah, so second Wednesday. So it is happening every month. So please remind and bring any question you have next time. And so one more announcement. This Saturday, maybe you know, maybe not, we have our biggest fundraiser. So it is happening after 4 years. Taste of Sri Lanka. Many Sri Lankan food, and you can enjoy the meals. So it is for 200 people. So you can see the information on bulletin boards. So 4 times we had to cancel over the years because of the COVID. So finally we are having this year. So it is happening this Saturday 21st 4 to 7 in Crystal Lake at First Congregational Church. So if you like to come, you can please go ahead and you can buy tickets, and you can email temple if you want to buy tickets. So it is a big fundraiser for the temple. So I am inviting you, if you have free time on that day, please come, bring your friends. You can enjoy a Sri Lankan meal. Okay. So that is the announcement. And this Saturday we have meditation. So if you don't know Bhante Sujata, he is our teacher. So he is in Las Vegas these days. So he's gonna return to the temple. So this Saturday he's gonna do a talk, and you can come and you can meet our head monk. Okay. So thanks so much for coming. You have a beautiful night.